Hello everyone and welcome back to more mini motorways. Today we're heading into Warsaw for the challenge Building Bridges, which has two modifiers, over and over and over and over and over, unlimited bridges, and mini motorways. No motorways are offered. So, bit of a tough one. The scores are okay. There's this major spike at 600 and then another one at 1600 and then it sort of dips from there. I'm not certain how we're going to do. We're going to aim for... I'm hoping for at least 2,000. If we can get past that second spike in scores, I think I'll be happy. What I do want to do is make sure that we have access to the coast at all times. So I'm just going to go ahead and put a bunch of little blocker roads on the coast here, just so that we can always get a bridge across the coast. We want to avoid having a bunch of businesses like this where there's no way to get from the coast to, say, this side of the map. This is fine. We can sort of cut off this yellow population here. So we'll do something like this. A yellow house cannot spawn here anyway, so there's no reason not to put this road there unless a yellow house spawns up here, which I actually think I would hate more, so we'll do that. And that. Overall, this is not a terrible start. It is Sunday. I would have preferred to have, I think, an extra space. Week 1, take the roundabout, an extra space here where we could fit a road between these two, but the way this yellow population has spawned does not allow for that, unfortunately. That's an okay green. I don't hate it. Again, I don't love that it spawned where we can't get a road in between it and this yellow, but it's okay for now. I have a feeling that we're going to get a population over here in the middle somewhere. We're going to have to run a road all the way across and then across a bridge and then over here somewhere, just because the lack of motorways is going to really mess with us. Suddenly, this yellow spawning up here is not that bad. I think what I'm going to do is actually take these two for now and run them across sort of like that. We don't have to worry about how many bridges we've got because we have infinite bridges. So we'll just do something like that for now. Week 2, road tiles or traffic lights. I think I'm going to take the traffic lights. We're not struggling too terribly for road tiles right now. If we need more, we can always get rid of these little blocker tiles. We'll keep something like this in here for now. I think I'm waiting for this tile to expand down here so I can just put one long road through here. And that way if we get any major population tucked here in this corner, we can still get it over to this side with some relative ease. I might go ahead and do that up here as well. Green down here is interesting. We might at some point run this green across like this and send these greens up and into this level 2 structure, probably with our roundabout. Something like that. Nothing wrong with it. And then all of this will just be one single population. But we won't do that quite yet. It's not necessary yet. That's an interesting gray. I don't love it. Week 3, definitely taking the roundabout. If you know me, you already know. And we'll hook that gray in. I don't love it. I wish the map would expand just one tile downwards so that we could get our road in through here. Because right now, this set of businesses is just an impenetrable wall. There's absolutely no way to cleanly get a road through the middle of this. So if we get, for instance, if we get a blue business over here and the blue population spawns over here, We either have to go all the way down and then across and then up, or all the way up and then across and then down, which is not great. I want to try and make it so there's at least one road that's just straight across. Maximizing our efficiency for the businesses that are really far apart is going to be how we turn this into a good run, I think. Hopefully. Week 4, traffic light or road tiles. I think I'm gonna take the traffic light. I don't love this yellow. I don't love this one either. This green is mediocre and this gray is mediocre. We could potentially hook the gray onto there and then like do a little offshoot road, but it's not necessary yet, so I'm not gonna bother with it yet. I don't hate that this white and this blue. I don't hate either of them. What I think we'll do is we'll actually leave this road in just in case. We'll do something like that. And then this white road will come up and over this blue, then diagonal down and into here. And then we will grab some of our spare road tiles and drag that blue up and into here. And that should be fine for now. If we need to connect this blue in, we can run it across and do something like that. Take some of these roads. Hopefully that won't be necessary until we get a slightly bigger blue population down here. I do like that we're getting a really big white population for this. This distance is going to be really, really, really bad. Ooh. Okay. That's a really nice green. I think I'm going to take our blue and run it up and across this way, then run this green down, just so we can maintain our previous plan of running these greens across. But we're going to have to wait until Sunday to enact that plan, because we are currently out of road tiles. I hated that jank bridge. I'm gonna redo that. I'm gonna fix that. Finally, it is Sunday. Week 5. We already have 4 traffic lights, and I haven't used any of them, so we're just gonna take the road tiles. We'll do something like this with this green, just so we give a little more room for both green to spawn here and blue to spawn here. That should help a little bit. Again, I really like this completely nice, neat white population we're getting here. It's very, very good. That I don't like so much. This blue is really struggling. It's because we had it disconnected for so long, but for now I think I'm going to just do something like this while we're waiting to get some road tiles back. But once we do get some road tiles back, I will run a separate road across for this white house, or this white business. Blue is not doing well here. Blue does not have enough population for this distance is the problem. I'm gonna have to leave this blue hooked in here until this blue population gets significantly bigger, or else this is probably gonna perish. We are at Sunday again. We'll get our spare road tiles here in just a second, and then we can finish this road so this can be unhooked. Week 6, definitely taking the roundabout. It has a significant number of use cases. So we will do... So I want to prioritize this business because it just leveled up to a level 2 structure. So we're gonna try and figure out a way that we can run a road, keep our road running through here, while also managing the traffic for this business very well. So we'll throw in that roundabout. Hopefully we'll get some more white here and some more white up here. Ooh, never mind. This is an absolutely fantastic white spawn. This could not be better. I could not ask for a better white spawn than this one. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw in our roundabout. Probably... I really hate the way it attaches with that, but I think that's probably the best place we're going to get. So we'll do something like that. We will redo our bridge so that it doesn't take up any space here. Oh, we're out of road tiles. We'll do this for now. Never mind, that tile's getting used. Okay, we'll get rid of this for now then. We will fix this, and then we will slot these white houses into here. And then we can probably take some of this population and send it to this level 1 business. And that will be very nice. I don't love the gray spawning on the opposite side of the blue. Ooh. Ew. That is a terrible blue. That is awful. Okay. It can be done. Despite how awful that is. Oh boy. Okay, I think it's time to return these yellows to this level 2 structure, which means this road can go. What we'll do is we'll run these blues up like so, like that. This will just have to be enough blue population for this business. If it's not, I don't really have a solution for that. And then we'll fix this gray road so it goes up and over this second yellow here. And then connect these 2 yellows into here. We might have to leave this road in for now and do something with connecting yellow into here, because I don't think we'll have enough road tiles to fix this gray road and connect these yellows in. Oh, we might. We have 16. Hold on. We can try. We'll do something sort of like that. There we go. I'm genuinely shocked we had enough road tiles for that. And now we still have room down here to run our greens down this way when we feel like it. Week 7, road tiles or traffic lights. I think I'm going to take the road tiles. We've been struggling a little bit more for road tiles the last, like, 2 weeks. I don't love that this blue population is now basically completely cut off. Like, this is as big as this blue population can get. Unless the map expands 1 more tile, but I think we might be at the maximum map size. Ooh. Okay. It's not great. I don't love that. We can take some of this blue and send it across. But I don't love that spawn. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like blue might be our problem child for this run. And another white over here. Okay. We're going to prioritize getting this level 2 structure as much of this close population as possible. So we're actually going to take and run another road up through here and steal from this population instead. Eventually, this level 2 structure is probably going to need more help than this little 3-stack population can provide. When that time comes, we'll just run another road through here, run another bridge along here, and separate this population again. We might go ahead and do that, just so we can have the groundwork laid out for it. Or something... Ooh, nope. Something like this. Yeah, there we go. Week 8, roundabout or traffic lights. You know I'm taking the roundabout. Wondering if we could move this blue road down by 1 so we can connect to this gray in. I don't love this population here. I really hate how it's basically all completely cut off. But it's what we have, so that's what we're working with. I really like how close this blue is to these blue populations, but we just don't have enough blue total right now is our really big problem. This yellow population is interesting. This gray just leveled up as well. I've just noticed that. So we're going to have to start thinking more on how we can potentially get this gray some more population. Week 9, another roundabout. Happy to have it. This green is not super useful. Neither is this yellow, but it's there. I do like the potential to run these greens across with something like that. Send these greens upward into this roundabout, and then run these grays down and into here. And then this whole thing of grays can all go onto this level 2 structure. Because only one of these houses was actually getting used for this. And now it is not only has the same amount of population, but it's also closer. Ooh. Okay, both of these houses are getting used now. So that might not actually be enough population for it. We might have to run a little road through here with just 1 or 2 of these grays on it. Something like that. Just want to make sure that both of these have enough population. Looks like our yellow is running out of population here, which is not great. I don't immediately see a way we can get it any significant amount of population, but we can run this one yellow house down and throw a traffic light on it, which should be fine considering this is a right turn and this is just a little closer. Everything else seems to be holding out pretty well. This blue is not giving us any problems anymore. Neither is this green. This gray isn't. We're holding out pretty well. Week 10, roundabout of traffic lights. Definitely taking the roundabout. I'm thinking we could put it somewhere in here and potentially run these yellows through this gray. I'm not sure how much I want to infringe on this gray's place. Oh, this white spawn is terrible. Now we can't put this roundabout here anymore to get through this gray. It would either have to be a traffic light or like a really scuffed roundabout. Oh well. That's how it goes. These grays are not good. This one's actually decent. Now that I'm looking at it. We could potentially get these 2 grays into here. Go roundabout somewhere in here. I don't think we can actually fit one in there. But we can run this gray up and into here. I don't know if I would want to put it there, just because this T intersection. Week 11, definitely taking the roundabout. I don't love the idea of this T intersection. But we could do something like that and then just have a traffic light there, same as what we're doing for this yellow down here. And that wouldn't be terrible at all. Ooh, okay. See, all of these white businesses are really, really starting to struggle now because of how far this distance is. So we're going to want to make this white as efficient as we possibly can with as much population as we possibly can get it. So we're going to run these yellows this way. We're going to run this up like that. We're going to avoid the roundabout altogether for as much of this as we can. And we're going to give as much population to these level 2 structures as we can. So we'll do something like that. And hopefully we'll get even more yellow population in, or even more white population in here. Hopefully very quickly. This guy is going to really start struggling. This blue is actually kind of good. We could take and sacrifice our yellow efficiency just a touch here by doing, oop, not that. By doing, oh, we can't fit it anywhere else. Oh well. We could do this and sacrifice our yellow efficiency just a tad to get this blue into here. Now, it's not particularly useful because we can't actually get these blues anywhere because of this green, but it is a tool that we have in our back pocket now that we can think about. We can go ahead and do something like this, though. And hopefully we'll get one more yellow house in here somewhere. Another yellow here. Week 12, we get a roundabout. This white just leveled up as well, so now we have 3 cross map white level 2 blue or level 2 whites. That is very, very not good at all in the slightest. So we're going to want to pay as much attention to these level 2 structures as we can. This one is our lowest priority because it has this massive, super close population to work off of. This one is the farthest and has to deal with all of this resource contention. So we're going to pay very close attention to that. I'm also going to cut off this gray road because it's not getting used. There's no reason to have it there. And we can get this extra yellow in here. That gray can go this way, I think, that way. That white can go up. I'm going to stick another road in here. Hopefully we'll get some more white along here. More gray in here is good. This yellow seems to be calming down a little bit with this extra house. But our whites are struggling. Look at this. This is awful. Blue seems to be doing okay. This blue is... both of these blues are out of population. Just realized. Not good. Do something like that. We might potentially have to turn this one up as well. I did just realize we did just pass 2,000, so we're looking good in that department. This green is struggling a little bit. I'm wondering if we can get this green into it, and hopefully that will help it out just a little bit. I don't know if I want to sacrifice our blue efficiency to run that green in. Maybe just to get it to tick down a little bit. But I don't know if I want to leave it there permanently. This green is pretty useless. I'm trying to see if there's any way we can get some of these extra houses into our struggling populations. Like this set of greens would be really, really good if we could get it into here or into here somehow, but we just don't have a way to do that. That's part of the problem. Our whites seem to be doing okay. This one is struggling with population, so I'm going to turn a couple of these from this guy onto it. I might just turn one. That might be all we can spare. But we'll see. Whew. Okay. So this one isn't struggling because of its super close population. So I'm prioritizing all of these whites to go into these two. And I don't know if it's going to be enough to save it, but a girl can hope. I don't know if it's going to be enough. Okay. This one appears to have calmed down. Now we need to get some extra population for this one. This is probably just going to be a game of shuffling houses back and forth until something dies. I'm wondering if we could get this set of blue houses up and into here. crossing through this green. So we'll do something like that. I don't love it. In fact, I really hate it, but this is just how it's going to be, I think, for the last, few hundred ticks of the game. Week 14, we get another roundabout. There's another thing. This road doesn't have any traffic management for all of these cars. So it's probably going to struggle with that. You see all of this white is getting used. Oh no. Ooh, look at it all. Ooh. That's awful. Okay. I think it's gonna be this one. I think it's gonna take us out. Cross map whites. I don't know. I'm hoping we make it to 3K. Ooh, this green is struggling now. We can run this guy across again. And then send these two blues across and into there for that. Nothing else seems to be struggling too badly. I'm wondering if we can just get rid of this road, because this now just technically has these attached to it. That seems to be handling okay. I think I might keep the roundabout in, just in case we need to attach something here. But if it comes to that, then we're probably dead anyway, is the unfortunate part. So, we'll do something like that. And then we can take these yellows and run them into here to help this guy out a little bit. This gray is out of population. This gray is out of population. Is that what I think it is? We do officially have extra white houses that are not getting used. These two cars are not getting used, and neither is this one. We may possibly be in the clear. Maybe. Hopefully. I don't know. I don't know if that's actually the case. We'll see. Oh? Alright! We're gonna make it to 3K, I think. Very good. Very nice. I am actually shocked we survived that. We did just hit 3K. I'm very happy with that. Bring extra white down here. I think our next problem is probably going to be getting this green and this green some more population. I'm not immediately sure how to accomplish either of those tasks. I'm wondering if we could potentially run something through here, up and then around, and then through this roundabout and in. But I think I'm going to wait and see how things progress before I commit to doing something like that. Could potentially get some of this extra green as well. Week 15, definitely taking the roundabout. We did have 3 already. Perhaps I should have taken the traffic lights. Oh no. Everything's going wrong again. No. It's because this doesn't have any traffic management. So all of these cars are going directly from the garage straight onto the street, and it's causing this massive traffic jam for all of these cars, which is really, really slowing us down. I'm wondering if we can separate this at all. I'm not sure if this will help. I don't think it will, but we can try. And that might help a little bit. This yellow is now struggling. I can turn these blues off of it. They don't need to be connected. There's no reason to have them connected. Get this yellow some extra population. This white is starting to struggle now. This is not enough cars anymore. So, we're officially going to resort to our backup plan of reconnecting this one. Ooh, there we go. Reconnecting this population and just hoping that we have enough cars. I don't think we will. Can do... We can take some of these cars, because these 4 down here aren't getting used, and just hope that the distance isn't too far. This yellow might kill us before any of that matters. This one might as well. I wonder if we can get... Oh, we can. We can get some of this yellow into here. We get rid of this. This should be able to be supplemented by these, like, 5 houses. And then we may hopefully live... I don't know. We might not. I think this will probably kill us. I think this might be starving out this business. Oh my gosh, look at this roundabout. Everything is screaming. I think we might be at a what's it going to be that kills us moment. I think it's going to be this yellow. I think taking its yellow population was a bad idea. Week 16. I'll take the traffic lights. We already have 2 roundabouts. Ooh. I don't know. Can we get this gray any more population? Get that white an extra little house. That gray an extra house. Something like that. Oh, this is awful. There's so much going on. This road can probably go away, I think. No, because this is still supplementing it. I don't know. That can go onto there. Can we put a roundabout here? Anywhere in here? No. That's so unfortunate. Okay. We can do something like this with this gray. Oh, no, we can't because the green is there. Okay, then we can do something like that. This is going to be awful for traffic and will probably kill us in the long run, but we have to get this gray some more population somehow. I'm not really sure how else to do it. I think this yellow might kill us. Ooh, maybe not. Is it gonna be this white? What's it gonna be? I have no idea. I think it's gonna be this yellow. Yeah. I think connecting the 2 yellow populations was the wrong choice there. Maybe I should have disconnected them. But 4,100 is not bad. I'm not going to complain about that in the slightest. Go ahead and get our screenshot. I think we did really well there. Prioritizing getting as much white over to the side of the map as efficiently as possible really, really helped us out in the long run, I think. Other than that, I think connecting these yellows was probably our only really, really bad choice that we made here. This blue was a mess from the beginning, but even that lasted a really long time. Like, we were only just struggling with this blue. So, I'm really happy with that. Let's go ahead and see how we placed. I'm hoping top 5% or higher. Top 1%. Yes, let's go. Let's see. 62nd. Okay, that is really, really good. I'm really, really happy with that. That's double what I was hoping for. Anyway, that was our Warsaw building bridges attempt. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please feel free to leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, whatever you're feeling, whatever makes you happy, and I will see you in the next one.